December 12th, 2019. Joe here at Simple Life Show. Appreciate everybody for joining me today. Just want to do a really quick video. This video from Nancy Pelosi, I guess some of the hearings, the hearings have actually concluded for the day. I didn't have a chance to really watch most of it because it was really boring, as most people would agree. That every time someone made a comment, then the other would move to strike it and counter. It was just kind of stupid. I really couldn't watch too much of it. So Nancy Pelosi just recently came out and she's answering questions to reporters. She's questioned about why bribery is not included in the actual articles of impeachment. And just watching her for the next 3 minutes is a true delight because she stumbles over everything, never answers a question, and just in general weirdness just provides nothing of substance for the American public. So we'll play that here.
Accused him of bribery. Why did you decide not to make bribery one of the articles of impeachment?
I myself am not a lawyer. Sometimes I act like one. Not as often as I act as a doctor. I practice medicine on the side without benefit of diploma, too.
The president is calling this impeachment light because there are only 2 articles of impeachment. He says there's no crimes in here.
The president is wrong. So, what can I say? We have put forth our articles of impeachment. I'm very proud of all the committees. 6 committees have been working on this for a very long time. This is nothing swift about it, but it is urgent. And so we will be bringing the articles. The committee will work on it today. As you know, I don't know if it's this morning or this afternoon. That depends on the pace in the committee. And then next week, we'll take up something.
But you yourself accused him of bribery. Why did you decide not to make bribery one of the articles of impeachment?
I myself am not a lawyer. Sometimes I act like one. Not as often as I act as a doctor. I practice medicine on the side without benefit of diploma, too. This is a decision that was recommended by our working together with our committee chairs, our attorneys, and the rest. So the articles are what they are. They're very powerful. They're very strong. And they continue.
Okay, so this video kind of starts pausing and so forth. I can't really do anything about that. I think that's just from where it's originating from. But that was the substance of what Nancy Pelosi was talking about. You can probably go to the Blaze and actually see the full video there. They probably have it elsewhere as well. I would always recommend going to the Blaze. They've actually turned a lot of stuff around. They got a lot of good content, and I go there frequently to get the other side of the fence, the opinion, because I try to read and listen to a lot of different alternative points of view. But as far as the impeachment goes, there really isn't anything that is of any substance, for the Democrats, because if there was an actual crime, if there was bribery or a misdemeanor, any kind of crime, that would actually be part of the impeachment articles, and they are not. There's nothing in there, and the reason why they chose not to do that is because they can't prove it. They know they have to go before a judge, and the judge will be presiding in the Senate. And they had to kind of lay out the case, and they just simply do not have enough evidence or any evidence to provide such of a crime that has been committed. So they have decided to go with this flimsy, as Trump affectionately calls it, impeachment light. I believe it's even worse than that. I think that it's just playing fiddlesticks here. It's just it doesn't lend itself to any kind of argument that Trump should be impeached. Trump is not perfect, and like I've always said, he's not perfect, and he does a lot of faux pas, and he does a lot of bumbling around on his own. But as far as doing something that actually warrants impeachment, like Clinton did, lying directly to Congress, infidelity inside the White House, I mean, that by itself is enough to remove a president. But as we know, Clinton never left, and this is the first time this is happening going into an election cycle for an incumbent, and I just think that it's as far as for the nation goes and for the whole divide that we are experiencing right now, it's not going to really help anything. And the fact that Nancy Pelosi cannot simply answer a question is an indictment of itself, an indictment of this phony circus that's been going on for this impeachment. I know that a lot of the American people out there, regardless of what you believe, are tired of looking at this. It just doesn't make any sense. I see so many videos out there of people asking it out in the street, asking people questions about the impeachment, and the response is really overwhelming. A lot of people just are tired of listening to it. They're tired of all this political partisanship that's going on. People care about their lives, and people care about things that are going on that's relative to them. This whole partisanship, that political agenda that's going on in Congress has to come to an end. And the next time the midterm elections come up, I think the Democrats are going to be sorely they're going to be they're going to be really upset that they have gone down this road, that they have chosen this this partisan road that they have gone down to simply just attack the president because they don't like the president, because they never wanted Trump to be president, and that's fine. You don't have to love the president. You don't have to agree with everything he says. That's why we have 3 separate branches of government. But to use the government as a weapon against your political enemies is a definition of treason, I believe. I think that is treasonous on the fact that they should not be using political power to try this flimsy coup attempt. And that's really what it is. And we really need just to refer to it as it is. It's not a conspiracy theory or anything like that. It fits all the definitions of a coup attempt, especially when Nancy Pelosi first came out, and when she has continuously come out to call Trump a monarch and a king, and that we need to just do it on our own, and we're the true patriots and all this kind of stuff. I mean, it's complete nonsense. This isn't 1776, and we're not revolting against King George and all that. This is our duly elected president, and through a electorate college and through 63 million votes. They are trying to reverse that, and it is enough to make most Americans puke at this point, no matter what side that you're on. I think a lot of people are going to be switching sides again in 2020 because of all this that they are doing. They can feel good that they're doing it. That's fine. They can feel like they've accomplished something. But when Nancy Pelosi comes out here, she's just stumbling and bumbling all over herself, is not able to answer a question. That is itself, like I said, an indictment on this entire process. I will not be covering the impeachment anymore. I will probably be waiting until it goes to Senate, because I think it's going to get really good in the Senate. I really believe that you should just turn your televisions off or watch something else until it actually goes to the Senate. I believe this will probably be the first of the year. And it'll be a popcorn moment, because I think that they're going to be calling a lot more witnesses than they're leading on to, and it could go either way. I mean, it's not as far as impeaching Trump, but as far as like making it quick or kind of dragging out and kind of punishing the Democrats for what they're doing. So we'll have to see what happens in the future, in the near future here. But until then, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.